Hello, everyone. The purpose of this to inform everyone about the education process in Japan. While in the United States Marine Corps, I got the opportunity to travel to the country of Japan. Before I boarded the plane for the 15-hour flight, I imagined the country being very rural and very underdeveloped. Had initially had objections about going to the country because we had to spend a year there, and I was so used to the Americanized, so I didn't want to go there and be stuck in some type of third world country. I actually had a layover in a small town in South Korea that didn't help my prejudices. The airport that we were landed at was surrounded by rice fields. So, however, once we touched down in Japan, the country was almost entirely urban. The landscape was gorgeous. The Pacific Ocean had a backdrop of the high rises and skyscrapers. It was just simply majestic. The most shocking part about nearly everyone in the country had camera phones. So at that time, I had basically never owned a cell phone. The year was 1999, and to me, that was basically futuristic. Japan is home to Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, Fuji, just to name a few companies. These companies are extremely popular in the United States. Japan is also the leader in fuel-efficient, long-lasting automobiles. Brands like Toyota and Honda are the top of the industry. How did the Japanese become leaders in technology? According to an article by the BBC, in 2015, Japan ranked fourth in the international education system, which will explain why the country leads the world in innovation. Literacy in Japan. The Japanese success in education starts with 100% enrollment in elementary schools, grades 1 through 6. The country has a 100% literacy rate. Now that's what I call a no one left behind program. Japan is committed to ensuring every child is properly educated and every individual is fully literate. In the United States, 14% of the population does not have the ability to read or write. 21% of our citizens cannot read above the 6th grade level. Internationally, only 34% of the people worldwide can read or write. Now that we are aware of how the Japanese measure up to the United States and overall world in literacy, let's talk about how their education system is structured. First of all, Japan doesn't offer kindergarten. Therefore, Japanese children begin the first grade at the age of 6, and they have an 11-month school year. The school starts in the spring around April 1st. Other than those two exceptions, the Japanese students will spend 6 years in elementary. Once they have completed elementary, they will take 3 years of junior high. And once they complete junior high, they will take 3 years of high school. Although the structure of the Japanese education system is very similar to the United States, the Japanese are just more advanced in mathematics. This helps them with creating new technology and being global leaders in the field of electronics. The average student has the ability to perform a 3-digit multiplication problem without